Hey everybody, it's Jeff here once again with Entrepreneur Essentials. Super excited to have my friend Christel Gustafson here, and she is going to tell us a little bit about their business. They are doing wonders with small businesses and entrepreneurs, helping them not only with bookkeeping, but helping you be a financial machine with your business and how to do it the right way. As always, thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for being here. Right down below Christel's feet here is our subscribe button. Hit the subscription button right away, right now, while you're looking at it, and make sure you do that because otherwise you miss really cool people like her. Christel,
thank you.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm excited to be here.
So excited to have you. Can you tell us a little bit about your entrepreneurial journey? How did you get to where you're at?
Yes, I can. I'm somewhat new to the entrepreneurial world.
Okay.
Went to college, got a degree. I got my CPA license and went straight into big accounting and corporate America. So I never really had this intention of being an entrepreneur. I actually don't even think I ever really considered it an option for me. I just kind of followed this traditional path. And I think deep down, I always knew that there was something more. I wasn't really loving my job, but looking back, I think I always thought it was another job or something else or more education that would kind of fill that gap. And so I never really had a reason to jump.
Okay.
Until about 3 years ago, and things changed. My daughter started having some complications in school and some health issues, and suddenly it just wasn't worth it anymore. I think I was okay not being super happy, but when the family started kind of falling apart, it wasn't enough reason just to get
serious.
Yeah, and that 8 to 5, it wasn't for me anymore. So I knew then and there that I had to find a different way, that there had to be some other option. And that's when I kind of tapped into this whole world of being an entrepreneur. And I didn't know what that looked like for me, but I knew that I had to give it a shot. So I literally quit my job and moved close to my family and got some family support and took some time off to figure it out. And I knew I wanted to do something. And I met my business partner, Nathan Owen, in a networking event. Yeah, and we connected kind of over our struggles and some different background things that we had in common. And so we just kind of ventured out together. We kind of had this concept of what we wanted to do and how we wanted to help businesses. And so here we are.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about, we now know why you do what you do. What is it?
Well, our business has taken a few different turns, and we weren't really sure, as most entrepreneurs starting out don't really know.
You're building the plane as you jump off the cliff.
Exactly, and it has taken some turns, and every time it did, we kept talking about what is it that people are needing? What are we seeing from the people that we're attracting? And it was basically bookkeeping. It sounds so simple, but it's super key. These small business owners that we were seeing, we have a history obviously in accounting, and we tried to do some bigger consulting things, and it just kept coming back down to bookkeeping. And we felt that these companies just didn't have access to that good foundation, because bookkeeping is key for everything. It's the key for your taxes and for the business decisions you're making. And so if you didn't have that good foundation, you just really weren't starting out with solid ground. And so we are a bookkeeping company.
Okay.
And our goal is to provide the best bookkeeping service there is. So we're trying to really aim at smaller companies, less than 5 million, and from startup to 5 million, because we feel like that's a gap in the market as well, and providing good bookkeeping education services and a little extra support.
Yeah, so let's talk a little bit about that, because you've got the bookkeeping and then the bookkeeping plus.
Yes.
And that's really your background that you're bringing to the table.
Yes. So one of our higher packages would be Bookkeeping Plus, just like you said. And it's bookkeeping, good, solid bookkeeping as a base, but then you get that plus. So as you're growing and things start getting a little bit more complicated, you're looking at implementing technology to help you become more efficient. Things just start getting a little out of control. And that's when you need a little bit more support. It's not super advanced, but it needs to be taken care of in this stage so that you make sure that that foundation is solid. So we can help with any special projects that you need, whether it's reducing cash or optimizing your processes, using technology to create better bookkeeping structures. We can help with all of that. We require all of our Bookkeeping Plus clients to sit down with us, and we go through the financial statements with them, whether it's weekly, monthly, quarterly, whatever their needs are. And we make sure that they're understanding the numbers that are in their financial statements and help with tax planning and all of that. So really just that ongoing continued support that we feel that is really lacking for these smaller businesses.
Sure. Well, and your background too with the ability to do some pretty high-end financial, CFO type work.
Exactly.
Of building those systems and processes and things like that, I'm sure comes into play.
It definitely does. And my business partner, Nathan, has been working with small businesses for a while. So he is very knowledgeable, has also worked as a CFO. So we have that level of expertise. I come from corporate America, a lot of processes. I really kind of get that growing structure that's needed. And so that combination is really key for us.
Sure. So what's new in your world then?
Well, we have recently decided to try and launch a seminar package for really startup companies that they're not needing the bookkeeping yet. They're not at the Bookkeeping Plus, but they need help setting up. And man, I mean, starting out, it's overwhelming. And so we're finding that those companies don't have the support and they're not starting out on that good solid ground either. So trying to put together a package and train them on everything they need to know, what's getting their accounting software started right, linking their bank accounts, what do they need to think about when they're creating a chart of accounts, all of the structure and blueprint they need to get started off right. So, and it's a really good entry point for these small startups.
Okay, so you ready for the fast 5 questions now?
Okay, I think so.
You wake up in the morning, business is gone.
Mm-hmm.
You have a laptop, computer, $500 in your pocket, place to live,
okay,
food.
Okay.
What do you do first?
It's ironic that you asked that question because I feel like that was my life 3 years ago. But I think the key thing for me is finding the need.
Yeah.
When you go and look for the need and when you're driven by a bigger purpose of helping people and kind of giving back, you'll find that need. And so reaching out to friends and families, all your colleagues that you know, what do people need? And creating a solution that fits that need.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
What's the biggest entrepreneurial mistake you've made?
Oh, man, there's been a lot.
Pick one. Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's not taking action soon enough. Again, since this is somewhat of a new venture for me, I felt like I had to have everything perfect before I put myself out there. We put the business out there, and I really wish we would have just kind of went for it because, yeah, it's evolved as we have clients and we listen to the needs. And so you really need to get to that point because you're not going to have all the answers. It's not going to be perfect out of the box.
I think that's the biggest thing that you find from corporate America. Corporate America always wants to have everything baked before they do it.
Exactly.
They always have it baked first, and we can't afford to do that.
No.
We've got to get going and
just
jump off the cliff, put the airplane together, and we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. That was my motto. It'll all work out.
What's a good book you recommend for an entrepreneur?
Oh, I have lots of books. I can nerd out on business psychology all day long. And so Vanessa Von Edwards wrote a fantastic book called Captivate. Just kind of getting out of your way and really some good research-backed techniques for kind of captivating your audience and becoming more comfortable in your skin. And a negotiation book, and Never Split the Difference.
Oh, great book.
Okay. And I forgot that. Oh, I love it. That one was like really, I made everybody read that one. Yeah, so that's been really key.
He's an FBI negotiator. That's even better, not a
I know.
Negotiator. He keeps people alive.
Yeah, it was fascinating.
What's a good tool that you use in your business every day that you could share with them?
You know, there are so many great apps that are coming out that are linked to our accounting systems. I mean, really at the core are the accounting systems. We've been using QuickBooks and just got Xero certified. So really, those are the base, but you know, there's so many great technologies that are kind of coming in.
We use QuickBooks. Mm-hmm. What do you see as the difference between the two?
Really, what I see as an accountant, there's some key differences in the way they run their business. I feel like Xero is really aimed at helping us as accountants have the support we need to help the small businesses. So I recently went to a training and they're really listening to the needs of the accountants and updating the system. And so they just recently came out with a really vamped up version of their reports, which I think is great. And it seems very easy to use. And so I'm really excited about just them being really involved and really wanting to improve and really being a support for us. So they say that they have a great system, but they want people to use good accountants because they see that the system is only as good as the structure, and they know that left to their own accord, without the proper education, it's not going to work as well.
How do people get a hold of you?
You can find us at our website at vinefinancialpartners.com. I'm also on Facebook and LinkedIn under the same name. Check out the website. It has all of our contact information, and we'd love to hear from you.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Super excited about the upcoming program. Well, folks, she's amazing. If you need help with bookkeeping and just getting things done the right way, and somebody that can help you through the process, you absolutely need to sit down with her. We will see y'all back here next week. Right down below her feet, once again, is our subscription button. So go ahead and hit that button right now. And if you love Christel like I love Christel, let's take that share button that's right down below there, hit share, and let's share this all over Facebook and help lots of people out. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, wherever, share it, do it right now. I know you want to. We'll see you back here next week.